Read. Bhrajishnubiryah parito virajate lasat vimana valibir mahatmana vidyottamana pramadadottamajubhihi. Let it tilt like that. No, too much. Mataji. Brajishnubiryah parito virajate Bhrajishnubihi, by the glowing, Yaha, Vaikunta Logas, Paritaha, surrounded by, Virajate, thus situated, Lasat, brilliant, Vimana, airplanes, Avalibihi, assemblage, Mahatmanam, of the great devotees of the Lord, Vidyottamanaha, beautiful like lightning, Pramada, ladies, Uttama, celestial, Dvibihi, by complexion, Savidyut, with electric lightning, Abhravalibihi, with clouds in the sky, Yatha, as it were, Navaha, the sky. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Can you off these fans, these two fans? Whichever fan not required, off it. Save electricity. Translation. The Vaikunta planets are also surrounded by various airplanes, all glowing and brilliantly situated. These airplanes belong to the great Mahatmas, the devotees of the Lord. The ladies are as beautiful as lightning because of their celestial complexions. And all these combined together appear just like the sky decorated with both clouds and lightning. Please respond. The Vaikunta planets are also surrounded by various airplanes, all glowing and brilliantly situated. These airplanes belong to the great Mahatmas or the devotees of the Lord. The ladies are as beautiful as lightning because of their celestial complexions. And all these combined together appear just like the sky, decorated with both clouds and lightning. Purport. It appears that in the Vaikunta planets there are also airplanes brilliantly glowing, and they are occupied by the great devotees of the Lord, the ladies of celestial beauty as brilliant as lightning. As there are airplanes, so there must be different types of carriages like airplanes, but they may not be driven machines. As we have experienced in this world, because everything is of the same nature of eternity, bliss and knowledge. The airplanes and carriages are of the same quality as a Brahman. Although there is nothing except Brahman, one should not mistakenly think that there is only void and no variegatedness. Thinking that this is due to a poor fund of knowledge, otherwise, no one would have such a misconception of voidness in Brahman. As there are airplanes, ladies and gentlemen, there must be cities and houses and everything else just suitable to the particular planets. One should not carry the ideas of imperfection from this world to the transcendental world and not to take into consideration the nature of the atmosphere, which is completely free from the influence of the time, etc., as described previously. Om jnanatimirandasya jnananjana shalakaya Sakshurunmilitam mena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupagadaamahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Deham Shri Guru Shri Uta Patakamalam Shri Guru Vishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sagaragunadanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatudam Barajarasakidam Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Lita Shiv Shakanditam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shabanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnapreshthaya Bhutale Himate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namade Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatadeshadarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna, thanks again for coming for another Bhagvatam class. Today, in this sloka, we discuss about the variegatedness and beauty and varieties available in Vaikuntha planets. Sarvam Kalatram is the Brahman. What is this? Sarvam Kalvitam Brahman. So it means Brahman, everything is Brahman, right? What is the meaning of that? So that verse is misunderstood by the Mayavadis, thinking that everything is God. But that is not the real understanding, the philosophy. Suppose if you see this country, you can see the Prime Minister in every part of this country. It means the government, the governance. You can see in every nook and corner how the garbage is segregated, up to how the money is distributed, how the education, how the like hospitals, everything you can see the government. Everything is government. Doesn't mean that the government is impersonal. The government is completely personal, but it is having an impersonal feature. So that is a very important thing. So we should not think that, actually, when you get liberated, there is nothing else. Just merge, become nothing, or just like that, merge with God. So the Advaita philosophy and Vishishta Advaita philosophy or Achintya Bhedapada Tattva, the difference is that in Advaita philosophy they don't accept the varieties. And our philosophy, we accept the varieties. And also, Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya. That is their philosophy. What is the meaning of that? Hmm? That is the understanding of them. But that is not accepted by us. We don't accept that this world is, mithya. Mithya means imagination. It's actually not real, unreal. Brahma is Satya, Jagat is unreal. We don't accept that. Whatever you see here, it has come from the spiritual world. If there are men and women here, there are also men and women there. If there are husband and wife here, there are also husband and wives are there. If there are big, big palaces here, there are also big, big palaces are there. If there is aeroplane here, the aeroplanes are also there. The affection affection is here, that affection also there. Emotion is here, emotion also there. It is not that from here it went there, from there it has come down. Otherwise, Hare Krishna. Madam yaru? Ama, சொல்லுங்க. 12 o'clock வேணா, 2 o'clock மேல வாங்க. 2 o'clock மேல வாங்க. Okay. So we don't accept the philosophy that, you see, like if there is something available here which is not in the spiritual world, then it means, it is superior now. Suppose if you go to Singapore and then, you see that, like a 100-story building or 150-story building, and that is something special which is not here. So then it is superior now. So, it is not like that. So, whatever you see here, it is actually coming from the spiritual world. That is why you also have husband and wife relationship in the spiritual world also. But it is not based on lust. It is not based on lust. Husband and wife together, they want to serve the Lord. Husband and wife together, they want to serve the Lord. So that we have to understand. So we should not understand that, because this is actually the statement of Viraragavacharya. Viraragavacharya is explaining this. When you talk about when you read about the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagvatam, then you can read the intimate pastimes of Radha, Krishna and the gopis. So the intimacy is not something in this world or the movies, Not like movies, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, it's not like that. So originally it is coming from Radha, Krishna. Radha and Krishna. So that's real. But that is not based on lust, it is based on love. But in this material world, it is simply lust. Why you like this boy? Because he's handsome. Why you like this girl? Because she's beautiful. That is how they want to see the photo, they want to talk, and then, The material world and the spiritual world, the difference is that in the material world, we want to enjoy somebody. Otherwise, why the divorce happening? Why they getting divorced? Why they getting divorced? Because I no longer able to enjoy my wife. The wife think that I am no longer able to enjoy my husband. Right? And then the child sometimes leave the house. Why? Because the child think that I cannot no longer enjoy in the house. Sometimes the parents kick the child out. The parents think that I can no longer enjoy this child. And you have some pet, sometimes you sell the pet. Sometimes you have cow, sometimes you sell the cow to the butcher. Sometimes you have dogs and then sometimes you sell the cow. Sometimes you have car, sometimes you sell the car. So what do you understand from this? Whatever you do, you want to enjoy. That is material consumption. But in the spiritual world, even though all these things are available, but all these things are to be enjoyed. To be enjoyed. I want to be enjoyed by the Lord. Narayana must enjoy me. Narayana must enjoy the food I offered. Narayana must enjoy, that is Vaikuntha. But in Goloka, Krishna must enjoy the nice garland I made for him. Today I will play with Krishna. That is, let us have some nice time. Let Krishna be satisfied. That is spiritual world consciousness. That is why it is actually 15th chapter, first sloka, it says that Urdhvamulam, Ata Shakam, what is that? Urdhvamulam. What is the first sloka? Urdhvamulam Adaka Shakam Ashwattam Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Varnani Yastam Vedana Vedavit. So it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upward and it branches down, which leaves are in the Vedic hymns. And one who knows the reason over of the Vedas. Sometimes, when you go to that water side, see, sometimes you can see this. What happened? Some bit of problem. Anyway, sometimes you can see this. That in the shadow of the tree in the river, there you can see the root is on top and the branch is at the bottom. So that doesn't mean that it is some imagination. It's not imagination. The tree is real. It is not unreal. The tree is real. But your perception is wrong. Husband and wife is wrong, it's okay. But your perception is wrong. Right? That is why we have two things. One is Grahasa, one is Grahamedi. Grahamedi want to extract the pleasure from the opposite sex. After that they get bored and then they want to look for another woman. Or the woman look for another husband. Right? This is Grahamedi consciousness. But in the Grahastha consciousness, an husband and wife together, they want to serve the Lord. That is the real spiritual world. Actually, in the married life, husband and wife together, if they want to serve the Lord, it is not different from sannyas life. Because that is your original constitutional position. That is your original constitutional position to be, like servant of the Lord. That we have to understand. So we don't accept that, everything here is unreal. We have to understand that, you have Mridanga is here, Mridanga is there also. Harmonium is here, harmonium is there also. What is not? What is special thing that is not available there? What is special is not available there? There is much more, Another thing is that, another important thing is that, like there, everything is not based on the missions. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse number 4 and, chapter 7, verse number 4 and 5. You can go to chapter 4, chapter 7, verse number 4 and 5. Read the fourth one. 7.4. You can see the screen, no? 7.4. So this 8 together forms material energy. What are the 8? What are the 8? Read this, Kailash Prabhu. So this is also energy. So what you have to understand is that the whole creation is all about the energy. Energy. Material world also. You see, there is energy. I'm talking to you, the energy is required. To hear, you need energy. To sit, you need energy. To hold your hand, brother, also you need energy. You know, right? I'm transmitting, this need energy. It is receiving, it need energy. Eating, it requires energy. Cultivation, all about transformation of energy. Energy is going from here, here from there. It's a flow of energy. So, everything has some energy in it. Mridanga, even though dull metal, it has some energy in it. I don't know how it will produce some sound. It will produce some sound. Dong, produce some sound. Right? That is why Krishna is saying, my dear Arjuna, there are two kinds of energy. One is material, one is spiritual. What is material energy? Oh, Bhumi, Apor, Analo, Vayu, Kam, Manaha, Buddhi, Eva, Ahankaram. So these are all 8 kinds of energy. There is energy in the Bhumi. Apaha. Apaha means water. Anala means fire. Vayu means air. There is energy in the air. Otherwise, how that, when you play, how the sound is coming. Even if you wave your hand, you can hear the sound. You just wave your hand. When you're going in the bike, you can hear the sound. Nothing but energy. That's why you get tired. You drive for a long time bike, you get tired. Because of that, air is beating your face and you get tired. You swim in the water, you get tired. Because your energy is going from your body to the water. So, to get something, I can use either material things or spiritual things. To get energy, I can also get by food, I can also get by pranayama. I can also get by the mind, mental power. Some people have what? Mental power. Some people have mental power. They have good physique and everything, Some people have a good physique, they have 6-pack, everything. When the fight comes, they'll run away. Sir, please. Some people will have no power in the body, but talk as if they're a big gangster. They talk like, big gangster, they'll talk. They have no energy, nothing in the body, the mind. That is why you see, Bhumi Rapaha, Analo Vayu, come, then Manaha, Buddhi. Some people have the intelligent power, intelligence, Ahankaram, ego. To achieve something, I can get by the mind also. By my mental power, I can achieve some job to be done. Like if I want some water, I can go and take some water. Or I can think of getting water. How I can ask? Can you create some water for me? I can ask. Or I can use my intelligence. Can I buy from the shop the water? Right? But there is another version is there. Apreyam idastvanyam. Prakritim vidhi me para. Jiva. The Jiva himself is so much powerful. The Jiva itself is having so much energy. Then use the Jiva Shakti. That is yoga process. That is what the Siddhis, Siddha Purush, that's what they do. Yoga process. Anima, Mahima, Lagima. Right. You know what? You know those? You know this thing? 8 kind of yogic perfections. You see here, 2:22 per part. The inhabitants of those planets are empowered with eightfold achievements of mystic perfection. They do not have to learn and practice the mystic process of yoga perfection to achieve the power of becoming small like the particle, like a particle, anima siddhi. So they can just become very small. How much you are dieting to lose weight? They can become small like that. Some people try to gain weight. How much we have to do austerity materially. But spiritually you can just become small. Or lighter than the soft feather, you can become very soft. That is what? Laghima Siddhi. They do not have to get anything and everything. They do not have to get anything and everything from anywhere and everywhere. Prapti Siddhi. Prapti means you can get whatever you want. You can just hold like that and take some pizza and eat. You don't need to cook. You can get some power from the sky. You can get some apple like this you can take. Prapti Siddhi. And then what? To become heavier than the heaviest. Mahima Sakti. You can become like Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya once, the pastime. Madhvacharya once, he is a Vayu, no? He is Vayu. And some people got upset with Madhvacharya. They sent some wrestlers to kill him. So Madhvacharya was sitting and then he was doing his bhajana, he was doing his devotional service. And then the 4 or 5 wrestlers, they came and then they show all their six-pack and all the body and everything they showed, and then they called Madhvacharya to come for fight. Then Madhvacharya said, actually I am busy with my devotional service, please don't disturb me. They repeatedly saying, no, come, let's fight. I want to kill you. Then Madhvacharya said, okay, I am just holding my thumb here, you lift my thumb first. If you can lift my thumb, then we'll fight. Then all 5 of them together trying to lift the thumb, All 5 of them together, they trying to lift the thumb of Madhvacharya. They could not even move. They could not even move the thumb of Madhvacharya. And they got defeated and then left. And then also once he was eating some bananas. He was eating so much of bananas he was eating. He was doing that Leela also. So much of banana he was eating and showing. Because his Madhvacharya is Vayu, Vayu also digestion. So he is very powerful. So this is Mahima. Mahima means you can become the heavier than the heaviest. Mahima Siddhi. And act freely even to create something wonderful and annihilate anything at will. Ishita. Ishitva Siddhi. You can just create one building like this. Just like a Mayan. He created, like the palace for Krishna. He's created the Dwaraka overnight. Overnight the palace. Whole city got created in the overnight. City means how many palaces? Minimum. Then they have children, grandchildren. 16,108 wife Krishna has got. Then they have children, they have grandchildren. How many palaces? All established in overnight. I don't know how he did the curing and all. How he did the curing and which arms he came inside that, I don't know. So, within overnight, the whole city got established. This Ishitva Sakti. And then to control all material enemies, Vasita Sakti. Vasita Sakti means, they say, right, you brainwash my son. They say, no, you all brainwash my son. My son joined the temple because of you, you brainwashed him. This is what? Vasitva. Vasitva Sati. It's called Vasya. Also this is Vasya. Vasya means, even in Jagannath Puri pastimes also, when Jagannath left to Vrindavan, Vrindavan means Gundicha. He went to Gundicha. Lakshmi was very upset. And then he went and complained to Vimala Devi, what kind of son you are having? What kind of, not exactly son, what kind of person you are having in your family? We just got married today. Just 4 days before we got married. And then, our dress, sari and, that dhoti got tied. And I got so much tired because of serving him. And I am sleeping. and your boy untied this knot and left to Vrindavan, what kind of person you are having in your family? And then Lakshmi was complaining to Vimala Devi. The Vimala Devi was saying, what kind of wife you are? You don't know how to control your husband. You should know how to control your husband now. What kind of wife you are? Then he gave some Vasya powder. And then he said that you go, Gundicha, meet Jagannath and throw this powder on his face. Then you will be this magic powder. In English they say magic powder. It's actually Vasya. Tamil we say Vasya Marandu, they say. They are applying your body, then the person will do whatever you want. There are a few things available in those ages. If you apply, then that's why they say nowadays what? You mix something in the food and give. You mix something in the food and giving. That's what not nonsense they speak. So, but actually these are all there. Vasitva, Vasita Siddhi. And to possess such power as will never frustrated in any desire. Prakamya Siddhi. It means like what? What is Prakamya Siddhi? What is Prakamya? To possess such power as will never be frustrated in any desire. It means what? What is the meaning of that? It means it won't get destroyed, is it? I don't know what is that. So, or to assume any shape or form, one may even whimsically desire. If you want to become a goat, you can become a goat. You can want to become a cow, you can become a cow. Just like our Vatsasur. Vatsasur, he took a form of a Vatsa. Actually a bull, he took a form of a bull. And then, he went to attack Krishna. He took a form of. And Putan also took a form of a young girl, and then these are all what? Kama vasayita siddhi. So this doesn't mean that by possessing all these things you become great personalities. These are also material qualities, but it is much more better than depending on the material nature. Suppose like when I was a small boy, I will be watching Mahabharata. And there will be fighting going on, like our PR Chopra Mahabharata those days. So they will have some bag of bows at the back, like arrows at the back, and then they will hold, and then they will take it, and then they will shoot. They will take it and shoot. I will be wondering, how many arrows are there? How many people they are shooting? How is it possible, Maybe you can put some 100, 20, maybe 20, 30 you can put, not more than that. Hundreds of people are dying. How is it possible? Actually, it is not from here. They can just take it from the sky and shoot. They can just take it from the sky and then they can shoot. That's why the mantra. In those days, the weapons and everything was by mantras. Right? Like suppose we do yajna, and then you don't need matchbox. And then they will invite the Agni. We are reading mantra now, inviting Agni not coming, no. Right? What is the mantra for inviting Agni? It is there in the book, Achana Pattati, it is there. We chant, invite the Agni. Where is Agni? Then you take the matchbox, and then we put some camphor, and then what? We put a stick, and then we put cotton, and then they soak it in the ghee for so long time, and then we put camphor also inside that. And then one guy is sitting there, one pujari will chant the mantra, other pujari is opposite, make sure that he is putting that wood, and then the fire will not diminish, otherwise inauspicious. And you will be very careful putting all these things so that fire will not distinguish. But in those days, if you invite the Agni will come. You don't need any matchbox. If you invite the Agni will come. Ask Agni to go, Agni will go. After yajna finish, you have to extinguish the Agni also. And what we do, we just take the spoon and put all the sand on top of the fire, we extinguish. But those days, Agni stop means Agni stop. So what I am trying to say is that energy is there. That is, one is spiritual energy, one is material energy. See, even material energy also, like my father time, the transistor, they used to have transistors, the radio, these big, these big transistors they have. This big transistor just to listen music. But now the radio is a small app in this phone. Hare Krishna. Radio, just to have radio, they need a big box. But now where is the box here? Where is the box here? Now this is something similar to Anima Siddhi. Subtle. They learn the technique of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology means nano means small. How to achieve everything in the subtle form. But that still they are in the Bhumi Rapo Anala come platform. But then the material scientist also can go to the platform of mind, intelligence and ego. Also possible. They may also, it is very difficult, but it is possible. Because it is material now. It is material. All these 8 perfection can be achieved by the materialistic people. That's why the Siddha Purush and then like all these yogis, they are all actually called as spiritualists. We don't technically call them as spiritual. Prabhupada is always calling it the mechanical process of yoga. When he is doing the pranayama, Prabhupada is saying what? It is a mechanical process, a material process. But we don't do anything like that. We don't do anything like this. We don't do pranayama. Of course, we can do pranayama for good health, nothing more than that. You can do subtle pranayama 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, only to keep your body fit. Otherwise, it's no use. But how we do? How we get the energy? How we get the food? How we get the shelter? How we get the money? How we get the health? How we get the wealth? How we get everything? Not from Bhumi, not from Apaha, not from Manala, not from mind, not from intelligence, not from false ego, only from Krishna. Krishna. Not even Jiva Bhuta, not even actually Jiva Shakti, not even Jiva Shakti, not even the power of Atman. It's only by the power of Krishna. Actually, there is a very nice, I was hearing yesterday, in 10th canto, 2nd chapter, 26th verse, if I am not wrong. Can you just go there? I think 10 to 26. You can go to the purport. Yeah. Okay, this is the verse. This is the verse. Sakrityeva prapannoyas tavasmiti cha yachate avayam sarvada tasmai dadhami etat vridam mama. Translation.
If a person once surrenders unto me sincerely, saying, My Lord, from this day I am fully surrendered unto you, I always give him protection. That is my vow.
That is my vow. Rama is telling. He is telling Yuddhakanda, if you say Krishna, I am surrendering to you. Then from the day Krishna is taking a vow. Just like initiation day, you are taking a vow, no? What vow you are taking initiation day? I will chant 16 rounds. I will follow 4 principles and then you find, like a promise on the fire, no? Like that Krishna is taking a vow also, I am going to protect this person from today. I am going to protect this person from today. Then why you worry so much about your material things? Why you want to come to Bhumi, Apa, Anala, Prabhu, my monthly salary, my job, Prabhu, my house, my furnitures, Prabhu, my relatives, my property share. Why you need Bhumi, Apa, Anala? Why you come, Manaha, Buddhi, Ahankaram, and then Jiva Bhuta also. Only Keshava, Janardana, Rishikesha. He can give. He can give. Very nice. I mean, I was hearing yesterday. This verse was very dear to me, very, very close to my heart. You see, Sakratyeva prapanno yas tavasiti shayichyate abhayam sarvada tasmai tatami etat vritam mama. But on the other hand, Bhalasineham saranam pitrau narasimha Nartasya chagadam muthanvati majjato navo. Generally it is understood that the protector for the child or his parents, but this is not actually a fact. The real protector is Supreme Personality of God. Nobody can protect the child. Doctor cannot protect the patient. And then the boatman cannot protect the people coming in this. The driver cannot protect the passengers. Only the Supreme Personality of Godhead can protect. Tattasya yat pratividirya ihanja seshtas tavad vipodhanubhritam tvat upekshitanam. If neglected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, a child, despite of the presence of his parents, will suffer. If Krishna decided that this guy must die, then how much ever you spend lakhs and crores of rupees also. I say Prabhupada give an example. One of his friend or one of the rich guy during his time, he was telling the doctor, I will give you how much money you want. You please give me 4 more years. I need some unfinished work, this project to be completed. Let me complete this project. After that also he has to die now. You cannot actually bribe the Lord. And deceased person will, despite all medical help, will die. In this material world, where there is a struggle for existence, men have invented many means for protection, but these are useless if the Supreme Personal Godhead rejects them. But now you see Dubai was floating in the water. Do you expect that? The 1 year rain pour in one night in Dubai. The rain that is supposed to pour in 1 year, it actually, even the camels were floating. You saw that video? You didn't see? Even the camels were floating in the water. The cars and bikes and everything was floating in the water. 1 year rain. Now even the deserts are becoming green now. In Dubai, the good thing is that after the rain happened, the deserts are getting so much of green things. And the camels are enjoying now. They were suffering before, now they are enjoying this material world. Sukham maitendrikam daityam dekha yogena dekhinam sarvatra labhyate devat yatha dukkam yatnataha. Happiness also automatically come. This is also automatically come. The camel was worrying 3 days back, but now they are enjoying the green leaves. The green grasses, not leaf, grass. In this material world, where there is struggle for existence, men have invented many means of protection, but these are useless if the Supreme Personal Godhead rejects them. Therefore, the demigod purposely say, Satyatmakam tvam saranam prapannaha. Real protection can be obtained from you, O Lord, and therefore we surrender unto you. The devotees, we get the direct energy, which is called as Radha. We are directly getting the energy in the form of Radharani. That's why in Vrindavan nobody chant Krishna Krishna. They chant Radhe Radhe. Because they are completely protected by the material and spiritual energy of the Lord. Ladini, Shakti of the Lord. That's why what Mahatmanas Tumam Partha Devim Prakriti Ashritaha Vasanti Ananya Manasho Jnatva Bhudati Mabhyayam. So if you surrender to Krishna, the Mahatmas, they are called as Mahatma. So even today's verse also. The Mahatmas are flying in the aeroplane, Prabhupada says. So those who are in Vaikuntha planet, they are Mahatmas. They are not some Duratmas or some marginally, in between, mid-range Atma. No such thing like that. There are the topmost Mahatmas. Topmost Mahatmas. Only can go there. So we don't depend on this material energy. That is why we say you don't need to die to enjoy the facilities of the spiritual world. You don't need to die to enjoy the facilities of the spiritual world. You can enjoy the spiritual facilities from here, in this material world itself. Provided you are spiritual. You are spiritual. Why the devotees are not happy in the temple sometimes? Why? Sometimes devotees are not happy in the temple now. Sometimes devotees also, Prabhu, I am crying. Right? Sometimes. Even devotees are they're leaving the temple, they're fighting with the devotees, they're rejecting. Why it is happening? Why? Why the devotees are not happy in this while performing devotional service? Why? Huh? Why the devotees are getting trouble? Why the devotees are struggling in the temple or devotional service? Don't know. Because they are still in the material platform. Eating, sleeping, mating. After coming Krishna, what they are saying? Prabhu, eating, Prabhu, prasadam is you are not giving prasadam. I did not get rasagula today, Prabhu. He got, I did not get rasagula today. Prabhu, this person is having more service. This person, I saw the roaster, Prabhu, you put less service for him, Prabhu, but for me you put more service, Prabhu. Why, Prabhu? Why you are like that? That person is not doing anything, Prabhu. I am only doing everything, Prabhu. I am only, actually, in fact, the whole foundation is on my head, Prabhu. The whole temple foundation on my head, Prabhu. Even Prabhupada is empowered by me, Prabhu. Some people talk like that. And they talk as if Prabhupada is empowered by them. As if whole temple, if I am not there, who will dress the deities, Prabhu? Who will dress? Who will dress? If I am not, I am living. Let's see who will dress the deities now. It's material consciousness. But when you are a spiritual consciousness, you understand that a master needs any dog to take care of the house. Right. I have a palace. I don't depend on this dog, no? If this dog die, what I am going to do? Destroy the palace, is it? If this dog die, the house owner is going to destroy the palace, which is millions of dollars. What he will do? Another dog. We are no more than the dogs of Krishna. That's why we have the collar. Right? This is our collar. Like the dogs have the collar, we also have the collar. We are no more than the faithful dog of the spiritual master. You understand the position that you are no more than a faithful dog of the spiritual master. But when you think that actually, no, I am not the dog, I am the master. The master is the dog. Then there is material consciousness. If you suffer while doing devotional service, it means what? You are in the material consciousness. That is why you leave the devotional service. Otherwise, any rascal or any fool will give up the service of Jagannath and go. If one guy is leaving Jagannath Seva, he is more than a fool, number one. You can say because of him, because of him. But finally you lost the service, rascal. You fool, you lost the service. What is that another verse? Bhayam Dvitiya. The verse is there. Yeah. 11 to 37 of Bhagavatam. 11 to 37 of Bhagavatam. Sorry for taking long time. Read, Kalesh, Prabhu.
Here, as when a living entity misidentifies himself as the material body because of the absorption in the external illusory energy of the Lord, when the living entity thus turns away from the Supreme Lord, he also forgets his own institutional position as a servant of the Lord. This fearful condition by the
Is affected by.
by the potency for illusion or maya. Therefore, an intelligent person should engage unceasingly in the unavoided devotional service of the Lord under the guidance of the Brahma spiritual master, whom he should accept as his worshipable deity and as his very life.
So this sloka explains the problem and solution also. So it's a very nice sloka. Fear arises when a living entity misidentifies himself as a material body because of the absorption in the external illusory energy of the Lord. Actually, you should not, first of all, the moment you come to the temple, the moment you engage in the service of the Lord, moment you working under the bona fide spiritual master, you should not worry about eating, sleeping, mating, defending. The moment you worry, it means what? You have fear. In other words, you have material consciousness. Your duty is to only to serve the spiritual master. The prasadam will come to you, your shelter will come to you, protection will come to you, everything will automatically be supplied. You should have faith in this. Don't think that Prabhu, he become like that. He got a post, Prabhu, he got a laptop, I did not get laptop. He got a phone, I did not get the phone. He's eating pizza, I am eating only dosa. Why all these things? Then it means what? You are unfit to stay in the temple. Then Maya Devi will say, I will take care of you, come. I will take care of you. You want pizza? I will give you 10 pizza, come. Maya Devi will take and take you to Pizza Hut. You see pizza? How many pizzas are here? You can go to KFC also. You can also have pizza with the beef. Very nice taste. Maya Devi will show you that. So, fear. See, actually the moment you have fear, you have no faith in Krishna. I will openly say. Why everybody is working outside? Why are they working outside? Why they work outside? No fear. They have fear. Prabhu, who will pay salary? Prabhu, who will pay the EMI? Prabhu, who will pay this house rent? Prabhu, who will pay? That's why when Mrigari was complaining, was requesting to Narada Muni, my dear Lord, I did mistake, will you please protect me, what I should do? He said, first of all, throw your bow and arrow in the fire. Then he said, food. You have faith, throw. He gave up his fear. Then Narada said, I will protect you. I will protect you. Clear? So it's okay. You can also work outside. We don't say don't work outside. But you have to understand that the working outside, this and that, it means you still have fear. Still have material consciousness. That's why the devotees, first offense is what? To blaspheme. The devotees dedicated their life. Because they are not equal to you. I am sorry to say that. The temple devotees are not equal to you. The working people, outside people, you are not equal to temple devotees. Prabhu, I am chanting more than you. But what is the point? What is the use of your chanting? Even if you remember our meeting with Vishwambar Prabhu, Vishwambar Prabhu also used the word. He was saying this. The whole purpose is not to chant. He was using the same word, I see the word. The whole purpose is not to chant. Chanting is a starting point. What is that? Jigva, Adav, Shivan Mukehi, Jihvado. The seva starts from the tongue. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. That is Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Purify the heart. Then what is the last stage? Astishava, Padaratnam, Pinastubam, Adarshanam, Varmahata, Karotuva, Yathadatar. That is last stage. Not Prabhu chanting. No. Chant and do the service. Sevati Karadiye Korodi Jadasi. Dear Tulsi Maharani, please give me seva. That is what? Sambandha. What is the 3 stages? Prayojana. So once Sambandha is established with the chanting, as like Advaita Prabhu also, 3 days back, he was mentioning his lecture. Of course, I did not hear the whole lecture. I heard a particular point. He was saying that actually 10th chapter itself, Arjuna accepted. Na? Right, 10th chapter, 14th verse. 10:14 what Krishna said? Or Arjuna said 10:14? 10:14 what Krishna, Arjuna said? Sarvam etad kritam manye yanmam vadasi kesava nahite bhagavan vyaktam viduhu devana dhanavaha. Sorry, 10:14, no? Sorry, I put 34. 10:14. What is this sound? Read this.
Krishna, I totally accept. Oh Krishna, I totally accept. That's truth, all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Why wasting time after this? Bhagavad Gita finished, na? Arjuna was confused. Now Arjuna knows what to do perfectly, no? Right? Yes or no? Arjuna accepted, right? Now if Krishna says you kill Bhishma, Arjuna will kill or not? Then why wasting time, Krishna? Because it is only Sambandha got established by the mercy of Madan Mohan. Then it is the mercy of Gopinath and Govindadev. And then Abhideya Prayojana. Then you start acting. After the Sambandha, you know you are a servant of Krishna. That is okay, but you should become servant. No? There is next stage. Sambandha is okay. After Sambandha, with marriage, okay, she is husband, he is your husband, she is your wife, okay. Then what? Then you live together and help each other, you know. Husband protect the wife, wife serve the husband, and then she cooks, and then you make money, and then, you know, right? That is a real thing. Not that, Prabhu, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. What is the use of that? Husband say, love you, wife, I also love you. Is it okay? We will give food, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu dressing, Hare Krishna, Prabhu cooking, Hare Krishna. Book distribution, no, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, rascal devotee you are. Chanting is important, Prabhupada said. Chanting also service. You see, it is nonsense. Sambandha, Avideya, Prayojana, you know, it has to go to that level. Anyway, so if you depend on Krishna, then he will provide. That's what I am saying, that the Vaikuntha Loka, it is not depending on the material energy. It is completely spiritual energy. Radharani only. In her shadow, she is Durga Devi. There is only one energy, not two. There is only one energy the Lord has. Only one energy the Lord has. Sometimes she is felt as Radharani, sometimes she is felt as Durga Devi or Maya Devi, whatever. That's why Prabhupada was saying in the 10th canto, 2nd chapter, he was saying there is sometimes a fight between the Shaktas and Vaishnavas. Who is Shaktas? The one who accepts the Shakti as supreme. There is sometimes fight also. Because those who need material favors, they go to Shakti. Durga Devi, Dhanam Dehi, Rupavati Dehi, you know, they chant all these things. Dhanam Dehi, what? And then what? Yeah, it goes like that. In Tamil also we have this Dhanam Tarum, Kalvi Tarum, Taladriya, Vanam Tarum, Nanjil Vanchamilla, Inam Tarum, Anbarum Bavarke, Kanam Tarum, Punguralal, Abhirami Kadek Kankale. In Tamil also it is there. Similar sound. But the Vaishnavas, they say what? Nadanam, Najanam, Nasundarim, Kavitam Jagadisha Kamaye, Ama Janmani, Janmanishware, Bhavad Bhakti Rahayatu. That is Vaishnava's part. So you have to, as Prabhupada was mentioning here, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? This bewildering, fearful condition is affected by the potency for illusion called Maya. The fear is only because of Maya. Only Maya is giving the fear to you. Therefore, an intelligent person should engage unflinchingly in unalloyed devotional service of the Lord under the guidance of the bona fide spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, whom we should accept as his worshipable deity and his very life and soul. Understand? So you should not become Krishna Das. You should become Prabhupada Das. You should become Prabhupada Das, not Krishna Das. That is not the proper intelligence. Intelligence is not become Krishna Das. Intelligence is to become Prabhupada Das or Vaishnava Das. That is the ultimate aim of life. Clear? So any questions or comments or anything to be added in today's verse?
So, the reason we are chanting is just because Prabhupada has told us to chant.
No. The reason we chant is to purify your consciousness. Purify your heart. The starting is chanting. When you chant Hare Krishna, then slowly this material covering is going away. Material consciousness is going away. And then you are becoming spiritual. Sometimes you go to exercise. Even Mridanga also. Mridanga, we have what? Sometimes in Mridanga initial stage, and Tathya Prabhu taught me this, what is the first mantra? Kartita. Then I asked him, Prabhu, where we can use this in Kirtan? I asked him, Prabhu, can I use this in Kirtan? No, these are all preparing yourself to play nicely. Of course, chanting also devotional service. But that is pure chanting, not this chanting. This chanting is not devotional service. This chanting is actually offense. How can offense be seva? Can offense be seva? Offense is not seva. Offense is practice. Practicing. Sometimes, like when you're driving, learning driving, and then that beginner learner driver and then experienced driver is different. You cannot say, I'm going to protect everybody, let me drive, I'm going to protect everybody. You don't know how to drive. And then you want to protect everybody, it's not same. Similarly, when you chant initial stage of devotional service, that is an offensive chanting. That is not seva. That is just a medicine. It is a medicine to purify your consciousness. Hare Krishna. Because Hare Krishna mantra, even if you are chanting without proper pronunciation, it has value, no? Huh? What is the verse? Antilila 360. Suppose one using two words, halam riktim. Now the syllable ha is in one word halam, and the syllable ri in riktim is separately pronounced, but nevertheless the holy name will act. Because one somehow or other utters the word Hari. Right? In Malay language, Hari means day, no? Hari. They chant Hari, Hari, Hari. Every day they are chanting Hari. Whether they are saying Muslims or Christians or whatever, they are chanting Hari's name every day. It has value. Similarly, the word Raja Mahishihi. See, Rama. When you chant Raja Maharishihi, the Lord will say, did you call me Rama? The Lord will say like that. Then he will give the benefits for chanting Rama. These are all offensive chantings. The holy name has so much power. Read this, Kalesh, Prabhu. Clear? So, even if you chant without proper pronunciation, it still has benefit. But of course, we should not do any offenses, Offenselessly, you cannot do Vaishnava aparadh. When you are chanting Hare Krishna mantra, cannot do Vaishnava aparadh. That you cannot do. This means that even if one somehow or other hears, utters, or remembers the holy name, or if it catches his mind while coming near his ears, that holy name, even if vibrated in separate words, will act. So it has power. So that is why this is our chanting. This is our chanting. See, read this translation, Dilip.
If a devotee once utters the holy name of the Lord, or if it penetrates his mind or enters his ear, which is the channel of all reception, the holy name will certainly deliver him from material bondage. Whether vibrated properly or improperly, with correct or incorrect grammar, or properly joined or vibrated in separate parts, O Brahmana, the potency of the holy name is therefore certainly great. However, if one uses the vibration of the holy name for the benefit of the material body, for material wealth and followers, and under the influence of greed or atheism, in other words, if one utters the name with offenses, such chanting will not produce the desired result very soon. Therefore, one should diligently avoid offenses in chanting the holy name of the Lord.
So it is not about expertise. It's not about expertise, how nicely you are chanting, how nicely you are chanting the Sanskrit and the meters and all, So, Purusha Sutta, Prabhu, I'm very good chanter, very nice. No, it is not about that. Even if you pronounce improperly, but the bhava is to please the Lord, then the Lord is satisfied. The bhava, your desire is to serve the Lord is satisfied. If you are trying to chant Brahma Samhita, but you are chanting wrongly, but still Lord will say, you are chanting to please me, then Lord is happy. But you want to show your expertise, then the Lord will not even enjoy that. So, your initial chanting is to purify your consciousness. Purify the consciousness. It's not that Prabhupada said we are chanting. No, not like that. Because Prabhupada said to purify the... Still it is not some useless thing. It is useful. The chanting is very important. You don't say it is not important. But you cannot say I am chanting so I cannot do service. That is not right. You should do both. Chanting also should be done. Service also should be done. You cannot ignore any of this.
Regarding devotional service, in one place it's mentioned that even one can deliver his spiritual master.
Where?
Devotional.
Where? Wow. 4 dot? But you have to understand clearly, what context it is. How to deliver the spiritual master. It's about Siksha Guru. Siksha Guru. See the translation. The great associates of Vaikuntha Loka, Nanda and Sunanda, could understand the minds of Dhruva Maharaj. And thus they showed him his mother Suniti was going forward in his era. Actually, Suniti and then Dhruva Maharaj, even though Suniti is a Vartama Pradashaka Guru, it's not a spiritual master, means that's why you should understand clearly. Not Diksha Guru. Diksha Guru is a pure Vaishnava. How you can deliver it? Already liberated. Yeah, but he is also called a spiritual master, na? Siksha Guru, also spiritual master. Vartama Pradashaka Guru also Siksha master, the spiritual master. They are all spiritual masters. Father is spiritual master for you. Let us see what is in purport. But of course, this context is about Suniti and Dhruva Maharaj. Because of Dhruva Maharaj tapasya, Suniti got liberated, not by Suniti her own power. Where is it in purport? This incident proves that the Siksha or Diksha Guru who have disciples. See, for example, Diksha Guru of Bhaktivinoda Thakur may also get liberated Bhaktivinoda Thakur. See, like Diksha Guru, but he is not real Diksha Guru. Bhaktivinoda Thakur also got Diksha Guru. But Diksha Guru is a mediator. He was eating fish. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur rejected him. But still, because of the power of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he will be liberated also. It's not about the first class Vaishnava. Hare Krishna, Surya Sole. நான் கிளாஸ் கொடுத்துருக்கேன் முடிச்சு அனுப்புகிறேன் அப்புறம் ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா ஸோ pure Vaishnava you cannot liberate. Even to think that one can liberate, that is an offense. But there will be sometime, the cases like this not serious. Like sometime, you can even take Diksha from first class, second class and third class devotee. Yes. No. Nectar of instruction. Nectar of instruction. Ideal case is take from Uttamatikari. That is right, ideal. But it is also. I'll show you the verse. 5. Find out on your phone, easier. It's here difficult to find. Is there?
Yes. It's the last paragraph.
Which was?
Not a particular verse.
Or this verse, in NOA 5. In this verse, Sri Rupa Goswami advises the devotee to be intelligent enough to distinguish between Kanishya Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari. Devotee should also know his own position and should not try to imitate a devotee situated in higher platform. Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given some practical hints to effect that an Uttamadhikari Vaishnava can be recognized by his ability to convert many fallen souls to Vaishnavism. One should not become spiritual master unless one is attained the platform of Uttamadhikari. A neophyte Vaishnava or Vaishnava to intermediate platform can also accept disciples. You see this? A neophyte Vaishnava or a Vaishnava situated in intermediate platform can also accept disciples, but such disciples must be on the same platform. It should be understood that they cannot advance very well towards the ultimate goal of life under the insufficient guidance. So you can take Diksha from second class Vaishnava. You can be initiated by third class Vaishnava also, but if you take Diksha from third class Vaishnava, you will be a third class Vaishnava. They cannot become second class Vaishnava. But somehow if you become pure Vaishnava, somehow or other become pure Vaishnava, then you can deliver your Diksha. Huh?
Like their spiritual master from whom they take Diksha, they can deliver them if they strongly believe.
Nobody will think like that. No Vaishnava think like that. If they think they are not Vaishnavas, no Vaishnava will think I am going to deliver my spiritual master. No Vaishnava will think like that. They are thinking like that means they are rascals. Of course, yes. If you see, the thing is that Prabhu, see, there are two kind of getting the mercy of the Lord. Two kind of Tarangini, please. Don't blame me. The two kind of getting the mercy of the Lord. One by the sadhana bhakti. Another one is a direct mercy of the Lord. Directly Lord Himself gives, pouring His mercy to you. But then Prabhupada is comparing to these two examples. You can become doctor by studying doctor, or you can get the doctor thing by getting doctorate in a specific department, or recognized by university. Like there are so many actors and so many political leaders. They are doctors, honorary, without even going to school sometimes. But these are all very rare cases. These are all very rare cases. So you cannot show these cases and then, so Suniti delivered a spiritual master, so let me also become pure Vaishnava and deliver all my Shiksha and Diksha gurus. Nobody will think like that. If you think like that means you don't even talk about him. He's a rascal, he's a low class. No brain, he's a fool. No Vaishnava will think that he is better than others. The moment that you think you are more than others, you are already fallen. How you can deliver? You cannot even protect yourself. Anyone who talk like that, you cannot even protect yourself. So if you are third class, then you can accept someone who is third class. But better to accept someone first class. Why you go to third class? Why you go to third class? Sometimes we see, like our places in any part of India, sometime a tea shop wala will become a guru and he will be guiding others, right? And he'll have his bhajan mandali, right? Villages, they have their own bhajan mandali. Every village will have some bhajan mandali. They will contact. And there will be one guy who is drinking coffee, tea, sometimes eating meat also. And then only the 1 month of year he will be very properly, very nice tilaka and everything. Everybody will say Swami, 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 they will talk like that. Right? You have seen now? Right? So with that cases, yes, he got initiated by him. By his mercy, that person is elevating himself. When you conduct the bhajan mandali in the village like that, where the village everybody is rascal, but this person, because of his mercy, and that person is elevated to Vaishnava platform. Because this person is not there, he will be still rascal. But even though he is a meat eater, even though he is not doing everything properly, but because he was speaking about Krishna, that person understood about Krishna, and then he is singing the song of Krishna. But he cannot go more than him. You understand? He cannot go more than him. But somehow or other, if he goes, somehow or other, more or other means he got connection with another spiritual master, then he can deliver his spiritual master. You understood this? Understand or don't understand? Therefore, a disciple should be careful to accept the Uttama Adhikari as a spiritual master.
The fake spiritual masters, they talk about some Bhagavatam disciples, they talk about Krishna, and someone may get serious and start going to God. Then we will deliver that person, the fake.
Yes.
And like this, how fake people will get to them.
Yeah, of course.
So somehow they're connected.
Should be happy now. But not a pretenders. See, not a pretenders, Someone genuine, like the village guy who running a bhajan mandali, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. He's honestly, you want to do something. Not the pretenders. Not the, that's why the word Prabhupada used the Isha Upanishad mantra told the pseudo-religionist. Pseudo-religionist. He don't know anything, but he is trying his level best to propagate Krishna consciousness. Don't you think that guy is, destined to be delivered? He is innocent because of his, not a, what is the other opposite word for Sukriti? Duskriti. Because of his previous misdeeds, and he is not able to properly chant, he is not able to properly practice devotional service. He got lower birth, lower character, so many things. But somehow, he got devotion for Krishna. And he is inducing everyone to chant also. Then you should also. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, anybody who is chanting Hare Krishna is a Vaishnava. Who is Vaishnava? One more place. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that. Anyone who is chanting Hare Krishna is Vaishnava. But what kind of Vaishnava? That is another question. First class, second class. Prabhupada say, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everybody is Vaishnava, Prabhu. Yeah, but what kind of Vaishnava? That is different debate to go with. But some guru, Prabhupada's instruction is clear. Prabhupada says you should not become a guru. And then Prabhupada says, I am the guru. But still says, no, Prabhupada is dead. Then he is a cheater. He is a pretender. He cannot go to Krishna because he is cheating. These are all not destined to go to Krishna. Like suppose, there is a temple president is there, and then he is not like me, he is not very sincere, but he is not very, he don't know anything, but somehow I am trying to help all of you. But by your mercy, I can be liberated also. These are the examples. I don't know anything, but I am trying my level best to serve my spiritual master. That is all right. But not that, okay, I want power. If I give up the moment I get down, somebody will become president. I should hold the post, I should hold the power, I should control all of you. In that way, I am not. That's why the whole thing is about your bhava, your mood, consciousness. The whole movement is about what consciousness you are doing. You are doing in a good consciousness or bad consciousness or motivated, unmotivated. These are all matters. Understood? Anything else? Khichdi waiting for you? You don't want khichdi? Any questions? Or we can stop here? Grandraj Srimad Bhagvatam ki jai. After I finish only, you will say, Prabhu, I have a question. Always tell me. Not later. That you can take after Prasadam. Grandraj Srimad Bhagvatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nidai Gaur Premanjai.